This is WENY-HD News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Joe Malillo. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. New this morning, more details on the harrowing car chase that shut down the nation's capital yesterday. It all started when a woman tried to drive through barriers at the White House and Capitol building. The woman driving the car is identified as 34-year-old Miriam Carey. She's a mother and dental hygienist from Connecticut. Overnight, police descended on her home in Stamford, Connecticut, looking for clues. Carey's family member says she was suffering from postpartum depression, serious enough to require hospitalization. The lockdown in Washington started about 2:12 p.m. yesterday, and Carey, the driver of that black sedan, rammed into the barrier outside the White House. The driver fled and police fired into the vehicle, killing Carey. Inside the car, there were no weapons, but something much more alarming, a 1-year-old baby who was unhurt. 2 officers, one from the Capitol Police and one from Secret Service, were injured during the chase. And Ford is recalling about 24,000 cars because the chime won't sound if the driver's door is open while the key is inside the car. The recall in the U.S. and Canada affects Ford Focus electric cars from 2012 and 2013 and the C-Max hybrid from 2013. The cars have push-button starting mechanisms, and Ford says the cars don't comply with U.S. regulations. No crashes or injuries have been reported because of the problem, and Ford dealers will modify software starting next week in order to make the chimes sound properly. And another award for the Corning Gaffer District. I feel like I say this all the time. This time it's for Market Street. The American Planning Association announced that Market Street in Corning is one of the top 10 great streets for 2013. Chosen from 30 finalists, the top 10 streets do the best at adding value to communities, including fostering economic growth and jobs. Market Street made the top 10 partly because of the historic building, but also because it efforts to expand business and activity along the street. Projects like $5 million renovation to the Centerway Bridge and the $6 million transportation center played a huge role in the award. All right, now here's John Hickey with today's forecast. John.
And it's likely that Market Street will be buzzing all this weekend with the Wine Glass Marathon coming up on Sunday. And of course, the runners stocking up on the pasta along Market Street. A bunch of restaurants offering it to get you all fueled up for the big race coming up on Sunday. Weather story for today and the weekend, we're talking scattered showers. And they're going to be light, they're going to be hit and miss. It's not going to be a total washout. So just keep that in mind, especially once we get to that 7-day forecast. We stay mild, though. Temperatures, especially out there this morning, some 20 degrees above what we typically expect this time of year. It does turn a little bit cooler next week, but cooler, kind of a relative term, more seasonable for what we typically expect this time of year. We go to your first warning, future track forecast. There we go. Looking at a few showers out there in the morning hours, and they'll continue off and on throughout the afternoon. Looks like the heaviest of which will stay actually just to our north. Future track kind of edging them down a little bit further to the south. So just keep in mind, you're going to need the umbrella today, you're going to need the rain jacket, and you'll have to dodge some showers from time to time. Still thinking, though, the heaviest of which up across the I-90 corridor and kind of staying up that way up towards the Adirondacks. Going through tonight, we'll get rid of the showers, and in fact, we'll just have a cloudy to mostly cloudy sky. Temperatures staying pretty mild, too. Thinking of doing some stuff this weekend outdoors. The most likely day to stay completely dry is Saturday. Sunday's no slouch either. In fact, Sunday may end up being just a tad warmer than Saturday. So all your events, including Ithaca's Apple Fest, look okay. Wine Glass Marathon should be okay. Cohocton, I know, has their own Harvest Festival, too. Looking for a foliage report? Well, here it is. We're near the midpoint in a lot of spots across our viewing area. Higher elevations, though, above 1,500 feet, getting a little bit closer to peak. So there's plenty of color to snap great photos of. And if you're really looking for peak stuff, and even a little bit past peak already, up towards the higher elevations up in the Adirondacks. Here's your first warning 7-day forecast. Best bet for showers out of the next 4 days. That higher chance there on Monday looks like a good bet with a cold front coming through. We'll start to clear it out through mid next week. See lots of sunshine. Keep those temperatures on the mild side in the upper 60s. That's your forecast. Here's Joe.
All right, thanks very much, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. Don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Joe Malillo. Have a great weekend, everyone.